One family from Syria who found refuge in Canada. But can algorithms be used to beat cancer?
This is really an understanding that cancer itself is a computational problem in the very real sense that what biology is doing at a molecular level is fundamentally processing information.
And love cats or hate cats? Should the domestic moggy be culled to conserve wildlife? All that after the news.
This is the BBC News. Hello, I'm Jonathan Izard. The Red Cross says an airstrike on a humanitarian convoy near the Syrian city of Aleppo on Monday killed at least 20 people, including an aid worker. The United Nations has suspended the movement of all aid in Syria as an immediate security measure. Imogen Folks is in Geneva.
The aid convoy had received all the required permissions and all warring parties had been notified. But while 31 trucks carrying food, winter clothing and medicines for 78,000 people were being unloaded, they were attacked. The head of the Syrian Arab Red Crescent sub-delegation was killed, along with a number of other people. 18 of the trucks, a warehouse and a clinic were totally destroyed. Millions of Syrians have received nothing for months. Now there seems no hope of them receiving anything for the foreseeable future.
The Russian Defense Ministry said that neither Russian nor Syrian aircraft were involved, a denial echoed by the Syrian military. The headquarters of 3 Congolese opposition parties have been torched in overnight attacks in the capital, Kinshasa. There were at least 2 burned bodies in the destroyed offices of the main grouping. The opposition says more than 50 people were killed on Monday during protests against President Kabila. Rupert Colville is spokesman for the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights.
We call on all sides to show restraint, and we urge the authorities to ensure that existing national and international standards on the appropriate use of force are fully respected by all security personnel. We call for a credible and impartial investigation to bring those responsible for human rights violations and criminal acts to justice, and we stand ready to support such an inquiry.
Police in the Indian capital Delhi have charged a man with murder after he allegedly stabbed a young woman almost 30 times on a busy residential street. Relatives of the woman, a schoolteacher in her early 20s, say the man had harassed her for months. The security forces in Indian-administered Kashmir say they've killed 10 suspected militants who were trying to cross the de facto border from Pakistan. The group was allegedly trying to infiltrate the Uri sector close to an army base that was attacked by militants on Sunday. The attack was the worst of its kind in recent years. Extra police are being sent to the Greek island of Lesbos after a fire destroyed much of the Moria refugee camp on Monday. Thousands of inmates had to flee their shelters. An aid worker at the facility, Fontini Rancini, says tensions had been simmering inside the camp.
Things started in the morning when someone was waiting in front of the IASO office to hear about his asylum application. He was not given any information because the asylum process is taking time. He shouted freedom. And the moment he shouted freedom, 2,000 people came down from the camp. Later on, there were an agreement that they would abstain from food, and then it deteriorated.
By Saudi air defences. The Saudis have been leading a military campaign against Houthi rebels in Yemen. Police in South Africa have fired stun grenades and arrested about 30 students during clashes at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg. There were also demonstrations at other universities against a planned 8% increase in fees, which is higher than the rate of inflation. One student, Fasia Hassan, deplored the police action.
We were marching peacefully. Police opened fire with further shelling and tear gas in an attempt to disperse the crowd, but it was unfruitful. You see behind me very innocent students who in fact were holding up their student cards. All we want to do is enter campus. All we are doing is fighting for free education.
The French parliamentary inquiry has recommended installing security cameras in all slaughterhouses.